Hey everyone, my name is Brian. I'm 25 years old. And as I'm about to turn kind of 26 in 6 months and get off my parents' insurance, today I thought I would talk about regrets I have. Thinking back at my 25-year lifetime, mostly centered around my teenagers and wishing, oh, damn, I wish I did that. To kick things off, I wish I dated more in high school and in college, maybe even in middle school. Nowhere, at no point, do you ever have the opportunity of having that many people around you that you can meet organically, that you can encounter, and that you could share something with. The hardest thing about relationships as an adult is that relatability doesn't expand beyond jobs, careers, and perhaps stage of life. Human beings, by nature, are set apart or differentiated from animals based on two things. One, they can gossip, and two, they can think about the abstract. Thinking about the abstract, no problem for me, as an N for MBTI, whatever. But if you want to gossip, always bad to talk bad on people, but at the end of the day, everyone talks bad on everyone talks about people. There's no one slash nothing to talk about if you don't share a community. That makes dating extremely hard slash not that fun. So when you're young, if you're not 25, if you're in high school, if you're in college, go ask that girl on a date, DM that guy that you're interested in. Dating is important, and it's never going to come at the level of fun that you could do it at your age. Secondly, I deeply regret not being good to my parents, not being good to my brother when I was living at home, when I could see them every day. Of course, it's very hard to cherish things while you're around them. That's with everything, not just people. But I think daily, as I only see my parents twice, three times a year now, realizing that the time I've left with them is probably quite limited unless I move back to California, to which I'm sure I will go back to treating them not that great. But I really wish when I was younger, when I had the opportunity to live near them, especially my parents, I wish I was better to them. You should go right now and not only tell your parents you love them, but treat them nice. Spend one less hour with your friends and spend one less time with your girlfriend and spend more time with your parents because they are ultimately what you'll have left. Everyone else is a stranger. Family is, at the end of the day, the most important. On a similar note, I have a younger brother who's 10 years younger than me, 9 years to be exact. I wish I learned to cherish him, not just love him, but understand him when he was cuter and when he was younger and when he was a baby. Uh, Especially because I had the ability to do so. When I was 14, he was 4. Even when I was 20, he was 10. And I was recently seeing pictures of me next to him when he was a foot, 2 feet shorter than me. I could pick him up and kind of grossly kiss him on my cheeks and treasure him as a kid. He's kind of in a gross age now where he has pimples and he's growing up and he likes girls and he's thinking about the future and doing college apps. I still love him. There's better relatability, but it's hard to unconditionally love someone that's beyond the kid age. So thinking back, I wish I was better to him in that. I wish I cherished him more. I wish we went to Disneyland more. This might sound weird in this day and age, but I'm going to openly say it. There's even this piece of paper I remember that we wrote. Ian will probably not want to sleep in the same bed as Brian when he gets older, and it has come true. But I wish back when it was not weird to do that, I did it more. It's something that I regret deeply. The next thing is a thing that my mom's going to bang her head against the wall because she's going to say, I told you so. I wish I continued playing instruments and I continued learning foreign languages when I was younger. I wish my piano was better. I wish my guitar was better. I wish my clarinet was better. I wish my oboe was better. The level of the ability to learn degrades over time. When you get older, it's significantly harder to learn, to retain, and to be talented in something. It's something that I wish I retained, something that I wish that I took advantage of when I had the time, when I had the resources, when I had the mental ability to do so. Now my time is not my own. There is after work hours that just isn't that fun anymore. I don't have the ability to retain, to learn, to rapidly gain traction in these things, especially when it comes to music and foreign language. I'm going to do more effort into it. I hope that I get more ease and I take a little bit less time hanging out and do a bit more time self-improvement. But looking back, it's something that I deeply regret, and I hope you, if you're in a younger, better position, can take full advantage of. Posture, as I recognize that it's been bad this entire time, so important. Shapes how you feel, how you physically look for the rest of your life. I have severe back problems, chronic ones. I have scoliosis to a certain degree. I walk funny. One of my legs shorter than the other one. All these things somewhat genetic, so I can't really blame only my posture. You could also argue that those things led to poor posture. Long story short, I can't really sit in a chair normally for a very long time. My back hurts. My rib cage hurts sometimes. I'm sure I'll have lifelong problems when I'm younger, when I'm older. Ideally, I get younger. It's not ideal. It hurts. And if it hurts now, I'm sure by the time I'm 30, 40, 50, it'll hurt even more. I deeply regret not listening to my parents and those around me who have told me, sit up straight, sit correctly, stop walking funny. These are things that are fixable if you really are conscious of it, but you just get lazy and you think this is never gonna hurt me. Well, I am facing those consequences now and I'm only 25. So if you are at an age where you can fix your posture, do it right now. I now have the financial ability to do things that I want, like go on trips and eat good food, but I don't have the time ability. I don't really own my time as someone who works and has to think about the future. And this mentality continues to linger. Of course, I have weekends, I have vacations, but it's not as free as I could have done when I was younger. Also, expectations are higher now that me and my friends make money. But when you're younger, you can go and eat McDonald's every day, and just traveling alone feels fun. I wish during college and even high school, I traveled a bit more. And I don't mean that in a cliche. I'm going to find myself while traveling. Traveling is important. Taking time off to yourself, leaving the environment that you're in for growth in other environments is quite important. It's something that I deeply regret, especially in college while I had access to my friends' cars and an entire East Coast, even hiking to a certain degree, leaving that comfortable environment is something that I didn't take full advantage of. I've tried to take advantage of as an adult, even during COVID, but it's something that I deeply regret. And then lastly, it's something that I always touch. I regret not making content more consistently before. If this built longer and if you guys were able to see me grow since 16, I'm sure that there would have been a higher attainment of value, purely on a business perspective, but more so the level of skill set, the ability for me to curate such things and build that brand and attachment to do so would have been larger. A lot of times now I'm limited by the workday, by the maturity that I have to display, the acting my age at 25 that I need to commit to, that doesn't allow me to be fully original, fully creative, that I could have done and more excusable when I was 16. It's something that I've been thinking about a lot. I've been regretting a lot. But, oh well. All these things, I think, makes me realize that it shouldn't just stop at regret. All these things I could do differently moving forward. I could date more starting now before I get any older. I can be good to my parents whenever I'm with them, cherish my brother while he's still young, learn to play instruments and learn those languages, fix my posture, and go on trips. Regrets shouldn't stop just at regrets. They should end in implementation and understanding what you can do starting now. I hope that this video helped in you formulating your future, your present most importantly, and also looking back at your present and understanding all those things to do better. I thank you guys so much for watching as always. I hope you don't regret watching this video. And I'll see you guys next time. Let's go.